Namaste. You must be wondering as to why I am spinning like this or why I am rotating like this. This is a kind of Kriya Yoga that happens involuntarily. Uh, they say this used to happen with Lahari Mahasaya way back, and after that it also picked up the pace with few siddhas or Siddha Yoga practitioners like Loknath Baba or Swami Muktananda, and even today few Siddha Yoga disciples who followed them. It's happening with those practitioners or yogis or swamis, and this kind of kriya is the fastest way to self-realization. And of course the kriyas or the initiation done by those siddhas, nobody has actually nobody has actually figured out as to why this is happening and the process of it. The path of self-realization is not well explained to the world. But now the time has come. This was actually to a certain extent, you can say it was initiated with the help of Lord Kalki and nature, the Prakriti. When you evolve to a certain level, you may not be practicing meditation for several years or whatever. You may not be a religious person or something, but you might be wondering that this kriya is initiated automatically in you. Probably you must have started the meditation very recently, and suddenly you find like your head is pulled back, or probably your head is rotating, or probably your hands might be rotating, or probably your legs, or you might be rotating like this. Many more kriyas like this would start. How it would start? It would start by nature actually. When the soul evolves or touches the point that which you left in your previous life, when you touch back that point, nature automatically initiates this kriya in you. And once this kriya is initiated, it would happen, the kriyas would happen in various parts of your body, in various chakras and cells, through which it will cleanse your soul. And then certain situations will also be created by nature in your life, so that you will be practically taught about the detachment or the spirituality and things like that. The spiritual process would automatically start without your awareness. But when you again mature to a level, through all those situations, you basically your mind will be cracked, and then you would be able to find a guru. Nature will show you a guru, a physical guru. Physical guru is required, and once the nature initiates this kriya in you, automatically the kriyas would start in you. Even then you would not be able to have an inner eye to recognize the spiritual person or the guru whom you are going to come across in your life. Probably after getting initiated by nature, you would even come across the guru, but you wouldn't be able to recognize him because of so many factors which are there in the world. Like, you wouldn't be able to trust a person or have a faith in person, and you are basically, sometimes you are probably afraid of the spiritual process, you are not ready to get rid of certain attachments and things like that. So after initiating into this kriya, nature would involve you into so many situations in your life, in your personal life, or in your professional life, or in the world. Anywhere you come across so many situations, and always the nature will push you to get the detachment, or probably to reach a level of ripe, in the sense like you will be like a fruit. You will be reach a state of ripe. You will be reaching a ripening state, and then automatically the urge of having a physical guru would be born within, and that's when you would again be connected to a physical guru. And then, unlike before, you would be able to have an inner eye to see the guru in the physical body. When you the physical body, the guru in physical body is required, and he only can crack your mind, can get you rid of your uh, illusions, attachments. He is the only one actually can pass you the energies and travel you upward through your spinal cord, through all chakras, and he will be able to nurture you and guide you through the self-realization process. And this process involves mantra, tantra. It's got jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, and all these putting together, yantras, and all these putting together would make it like Kriya Yoga. And this is the fastest Kriya Yoga. And through this Kriya Yoga, you would be able to evolve in a much faster way after connecting to the physical guru. Before that also you would evolve, but the main gate would only open after connecting to the physical guru. And from then on, what happens is kalki would get in. You would be able to having the have the experience of kalki, Lord Kalki, and with the help of many souls, he is working very secretly in the world. You take political scenario in the world, or social situations, or basically the the improvement, the progress of the consciousness of all people in the world is happening at this moment. And it cannot happen by reading books or lecturing, or by watching something or somebody preaching you. It can only be done by injecting some kind of energy into you. So especially Kalki, the way he is working is he works with some souls on the soul level, where the souls would actually go and then work with so many mind level bodies and then physical level bodies. There are some positive souls or positive bodies on the earth who are doing good work with their body, and those bodies are energized, are given thoughts, are driven basically as per the program of the nature. So some souls would work on the soul level, some would work on the mind level, and some would work on the body level. The soul level, there are some people already selected, and some people are still being selected on soul level work. These people would always be in kriya, so that the souls would crawl like web crawlers in today's world. They would go and then touch base with they would silently work with many minds basically, and then some of them would even work with bodies, some politicians, movie makers, some social workers, and many some non-profit organizations, or some good people who are trying to help the world. This way the souls would actually go and then work with those bodies, so that the work would be, the plan of the nature would be implemented in the world. And these souls are again so detached, so that they don't even claim that they are the ones who are doing it. They are not doing it actually. It's done by the nature and the supreme soul, kalki. It's the combination of both who are doing this kriya. So in this process, so body level people, mind level people, and the soul level people are selected in the world, and this program will go on for so many years, so many thousands of years. It's going to go, and the world is going to evolve this way. One day or the other, probably, some of these bodies might be exhibited outside, or may not be exhibited. Still, as long as the work goes on, that's fine. The work has to go on, the consciousness has to progress and evolve. So this is the way the silent work of kalki is happening with this kriya, with the help of, this is the fastest soul evolution kriya on the earth today, because all the kriya yogas so far were taught. They were like, you do like this, you do like this, you bend like this, you do this exercise, you do that exercise. Here nothing is taught, everything happens automatically. As in, once you cross the natural process and touch base with the physical guru, you would be given certain energies, and with those energies, many more mantras would be coming automatically to you. Probably when you are doing meditation, or probably when you are in sleep, you would hear some some mantras that are suitable for your evolution, and many more guidance that happens from within, and also sometimes through the physical guru. And with the help of those two indications, you would be able to go forward in your evolution process. At the same time, while you are evolving, you would also be participating in the evolution of the whole world, in the way, like, your soul would touch base with so many required other souls, which is again the program of nature. It's not in your hands, nor you can temper it, nor you can program it, or you can do it with your own mind. No, it's not in your hands. So in the sense, by the time you come to this level, you would be relieved from such attachments and things like that. So that's when probably that's when you would be ready for getting used in this process while you evolve yourself. So that's how the silent work of kalki is happening today. And probably, you might be able to subscribe with this video. And there are so many people. There's a group in Facebook. There is also a group in WhatsApp, and many more people are experiencing such soul level indications and things like that. And sometimes certain events in the world that are going to happen in future would be indicated to these people, and these people would be known in advance. And then probably, these souls would get in touch with required other souls to give a solution for that, like the way things are happening in the world, like terrorism especially, and problems of women, financial problems, so many. It's like, you evolve yourself in all 360 degrees perspective, like with your karma, with your samskaras. You evolve yourself. At the same time, you also will be able to participate in the evolution process system of the nature, or kalki. So the program has already started. A few people are already experiencing. Probably you might be able to see their experiences below this video, or some of them are explained in Facebook. So in case, you have this kind of spinning experiences in your meditation, you can touch base with us. Though you are not ready to accept someone as guru, a physical guru, you can still touch base with us, because after touching base with us you would be able to gain some energies, and you would be able to evolve through your own practical situations created by the nature. And one day you will be able to evolve to a level where you can recognize the guru and go forward in your spiritual process. All the best wishes. We're also trying to probably mention the events that practically happened after disclosing them here. Like say some experience is experienced by someone in advance, and the happening of it happen in the world, and such news or probably such events will also be brought to the notice of people in our blog or on our website or in our YouTube channel or in Facebook.